Hey guys, back once again. All right. Now we've been talking for a while. I think we're on number 8 here, and we hit on a lot of different subjects. We've talked about the unlived life. We've talked about freedom of money, freedom of time, and freedom of situation. We have talked about the process. We've covered a lot of ground here in a very short period of time. Let's get right down to brass tacks. All right, you guys remember the movie Jerry Maguire? If you've never seen the movie, go see it. There's a great exchange in there between Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding. What are they saying? They're going, "Show me the money." They're going back and forth on the phone. "Show me the money." I'm going to show you guys the money. All right, we're in business, right? It's awesome to be passionate about something and to reach in with both hands, to jump in with both feet, and have a great time doing it. I'm a musician, I'm wildly passionate about music. But at the end of the day, it's a business, and we gotta get that monetary energy flowing, right? So let's talk about that today. Where the heck is the money? The money. Now I want you guys to commit this phrase to memory, write it down, memorize it. This should be your mantra. The money is in the list. That is where the money is. The people that you are dealing with via the internet, via newsletters, people that are coming into your establishment, if you have a brick and mortar establishment, if you go out and you teach lessons or you do classes or whatever, those people that you're interacting with, they are your list. You need to interact with them. You need to engage with them. You need to be helpful with them. And you even, to some degree, need to entertain them. The more entertained, engaged that they are, the more likely they are to fork over some money when the time comes. What the heck is the list? Let's get into this list idea a little bit better. The list are people that, A, are interested in your product or service. And I would say part 2, interested enough to actually at some point give you money in exchange for something related to your product or service. And B, and let's say B, really the big one is you've got to interact with them on a regular basis. You've got to be in front of them in some way, shape, or form. What do I mean by that? Well, what are we doing here? You've gotten 8 emails from me. You've seen my face. We've been talking. I've offered for you guys to interact with me on Facebook. If you haven't interacted with me on Facebook, my link is here in the email. Please friend me. I'm happy to talk to you about this stuff. I'm a real person. I'm not just a celebrity spokesmodel. Actually, I'm not a celebrity spokesmodel at all. But I'm here to talk to you. I'm happy to talk to you about this stuff. So that's an example. You want to have this attitude and sort of have this sort of approach with the people that you are dealing with. Say, hey, talk to me. Hit me up. I'm here, Communicate with them on a regular basis, whether that's an email that they get every day or every other day or once a week, or whether that's an actual physical thing that you put in the mail to people, whether that's gifts or gift cards, however you want to do it. You want to create some kind of relationship with these people where you're dealing with them, talking to them, interacting with them on a regular basis. People do not want to be sold to like constantly hit over that. People are like actually really kind of sick of that. I can't remember which satellite company is. I think it's Dish now offers a system. I can't remember what it's called, where the computer will actually skip the commercials for you because people are like, enough with the advertising. Okay. If you notice the videos that I've sent you, the emails that I've sent you, they haven't been like, buy. Now that there's some sales stuff, underneath, here, but the real content, which is me, I'm not hard selling you guys. I think at the end of every video, I've said something like, if you're interested, check this out. And that's the end of it. I want to provide good content. So when you guys are ready, you go like, that Lou, like he really helped me out. He had said some really good stuff. Obviously he's an honest guy. Obviously, he's got something of value there. I'm going to check out what he's got before I go looking someplace else. people like to do that. You know, if you're, you know, in music, you know, when I go to buy products, you know, if I need to, you know, something for the guitars or something like that, I like to deal with people that I know. I have a couple of places that I go to. I know the people that work there. We have a relationship, you know, and I don't buy every time, and they know that. But I do buy, and I buy off of the people that I'm interacting with. And I'm sure that you do too. I'm not talking about commodity items. Some people do commodity items this way. I'm talking about items that go beyond the commodity item. What I mean by commodity items are, you know, groceries and toiletries and, you know, gas and stuff like that. Usually people, for those items, go to do what's most expedient. But anything specialty, you know, you're going to buy a camera phone, you're going to buy a computer, a notepad, something like that. You're going to go shop. When somebody approaches you and you're dealing with somebody who's knowledgeable, helpful, easy to get along with, relatable, you're much more likely to buy from them. And that's who's going to buy from you. You want to give your customers, your potential customers, the same experience. So get a list together as soon as possible. This should be your number one thing. Get a list together and start working it. Start communicating with people on a, you know, like I said, daily basis if possible, but at least a weekly basis. Stay in touch with them. Do what I did. All right. I don't have a lot of time in this video. We're going to wrap up. But do what I did. What did I do? You guys saw a web page with some free content. And I said, I want to give you some free content. Just give me your name and email. At that point, you went, okay, sure. It's free. It doesn't hurt anything, you know. And now we have a little bit of a relationship going. Okay, so you can use that model. You can work with customers that you're already dealing with. You can even start with friends or people that you know who are in the same sort of, who have the same sort of interest that you have, assuming that the interest is, of course, is around your business. So these are just some helpful hints on ways to get started with this. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a sales pitch here, but the VSN people are like really, they've got this together. They've got like the sort of infrastructure, if you will, together of how to get the list started and how to maintain it and get that all going. That's usually what messes most people up, is the mechanics of it. You know your product. You know your area of interest. You could talk all day on it, and this video is going way longer than I wanted it to, but you get the idea. That is, usually it's the infrastructure. So these guys here at VSN, they're really good at like having that all put together for you, and it's very cost effective. I highly recommend that you look into that. Don't have to. It's okay. We're going to keep talking. That's cool. But it's there if you want it. Now, the other thing I want to tell you guys about is if you have questions or concerns or comments, you are welcome to hit me up on Facebook. I've been putting my Facebook link in most of these emails. I think it's at the bottom. So find that and feel free to hit me up on Facebook. I'm happy to talk to you guys about any questions you might have. Like I said, I'm a real person, not just some kind of spokesman. Okay, Lou Lombardi, once again, thanks guys so much for watching. Please check out the VSN products and the rest of the email if you can. And I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, the money, where's the money? I don't hear you. I'll tell you. The money is where? The money is in the list. See you guys in the next video.